We begin 2010 after one of the toughest economic years ever.
So what can you do to make a financial recovery this year? Well, we're joined this morning by Adam Bold, the CEO of the Mutual Fund Store in Oakland Park, Kansas, just outside Kansas City. Good morning to you, Adam. Thanks for joining us this morning. A new report from the Wall Street Journal says stock futures are pointing to a strong 2010 debut. So give me some stocks here. Which ones should I be keeping an eye out on, and which ones should I stay away from?
You know, I think too many people ask the question that way, and I think really the bigger question that people should be asking is, do I have the right investment plan and strategy? You know, it's not enough just to, most people just accumulate things. They hear a guy on TV say, oh, you should buy these stocks, and they read an article that says you should buy these. Instead, I say, let's put together, you know, if you hire a builder to build a house, they don't just start nailing boards together until it turns out into a house. They have a blueprint. And I think that as we go into 2010, it is really important to have a strategy and a plan, a written plan that's going to get you from where you are now to where you want to be.
What's a good blueprint?
Well, it's going to be different for each person depending on your place in life. If you're 20, 30, 40 years away from retirement, then you're going to want a plan that allows you to have growth. And let's not worry about if we have a year like 2008 where things go down. If, on the other hand, you're in retirement or close to retirement, you're going to want to have a plan that insulates you from those day-to-day or even short-term bumps in the market.
Let's talk a little bit about other possible investment choices. I was just looking at the Wall Street Journal saying that China's manufacturing activity accelerated in December at its fastest pace in several years, and as well as some good numbers coming out of Britain. So do you think that investing overseas is something that might be a good idea for some of us?
Yeah, I think that every investor should have some exposure overseas, but the lines are really getting blurred on that because you take a company like McDonald's that's headquartered in Chicago, but most of their sales come from overseas. Is that a foreign company or is that a domestic company? So the lines are starting to get blurred quite a bit as we enter into a global economy. But definitely there are places outside the U.S. that are growing faster than in the U.S.
When is it ever okay to dip into your retirement savings, Adam?
When you're in retirement or when your back's against the wall. Let's face it, it's not for I need a new dress. It's not for I want this. It's when you're in retirement, or if you're going to get foreclosed on, clearly better to dig into your retirement savings than let them take your house away.
The Dow Jones climbed about 19% on a recovery this year. Is it going to continue going that way?
Yeah, my best guess is that the market continues to move higher. There's a lot of things to worry about, and I know as people listen to this, they go, oh, this guy, he's just all Pollyanna. But the reality is, from an economic standpoint, the economy is getting better. And, you know, the stock market went down before we started getting bad economic data. The market is going up before we get the good data. By the time you know the economy's good, the market will have already made a lot of its run.
All right, Adam, thanks. That's Adam Bold from the Mutual Fund Store in Overland Park, Kansas. Thanks for making time for us this morning.